Hey, it's your boy Davidoff. I'm not in the best of moods today. I finished work at 10 p.m. So when I was checking the score while I was at work, the first time I checked, we were 1-0 up. I was just like, we might win a game at Old Trafford again. That'd be nice. The next time I check it, we're 2-1 down, and we just equalised. Literally, I checked my phone and we just scored to make it 2-2. Then I thought, okay, we're back in the game. You know, we can go on and win it now. There's enough time. The next time I check it, at full time, we lose 3-2. So, yeah, just great. I did say in my prediction video that I got a bad feeling about it because, like, we've won there twice since 2006. 2006 was our last win there for a while until last season. In the league, anyway. We won in the cup in 2015. But in the league, 06 and last year, the last two times we won at Old Trafford. So, I was worried about it, sure. We had bottled it against really bad United sides, and it happened again today. Even though I thought we might not win the game, it's still annoying. You kind of expect it, and you still find it really annoying. I thought maybe at least we get a draw, but nah, it's just not the case. Anyway, welcome back to Premier League predictions. I got 4 out of 10. It's 10 this time, not 9, obviously, because of the postponed game. Not this time round. Got quite a few wrong. But Watford, Chelsea got exactly right. 2-1 to Chelsea. I was a goal off for Newcastle, in fairness, if they had scored again. Leeds Palace, I predicted 1-1. It was 1-0 to Leeds. So I was close a couple of times, but still got it wrong. Even Wolves Burnley, I said 1-0 Wolves, and it was 0-0. A goal could have changed that. I could have got a few more exact scores. I was a goal off for Liverpool. I got it right, but not the score line. I did say a comfortable win, though, so not a bad prediction. Spurs Brentford said 3-1. It was 2-0, so got the win and the margin, but not the exact score. But still, 4 results out of 10 and 1 exact score. Let's move on to match day 15. Sorry, I'm going to mute my phone. Always happens when I'm recording or streaming. My phone goes off. West Ham v Chelsea. London derby, big game. West Ham have been doing great, and they're still in the top 4, but they have failed to win their last 3 games. And in fairness, one was Man City and one was Wolves away, which I still feel, you know, that's a game they should win. But it's still Wolves away and Man City. So you could give them some leeway. Chelsea are doing great. They've drawn a couple, obviously Burnley and Man United. I would fancy Chelsea in this. Having said that, West Ham will, I reckon they'll turn up. It's a big game. Even when they lost to Man City, they lost 2-1. They scored very late, but they didn't do that badly. I don't think they did that badly. I think they could have got something out of that game. They didn't, though. But they're at home, and they can do big games at home. Definitely, they have at their previous stadium and at their current stadium. So I want to say Chelsea win, but I also feel like West Ham could definitely win this game, or even at least get a draw, because they're capable of it. And Chelsea have, you know, even though they won most of their games, they still drop points in places where they probably shouldn't have dropped them. But West Ham have not won their last 3 games, so I don't know. I don't know. You see, I'm either going 2-1 Chelsea or 2-2. Right? I'm going to come back to this. Newcastle. Right, I said they'd win their last game. They didn't, against Norwich. But I think this time they will win a game. Alright? They're beating Burnley 1-0. Alright, it's happening. They're finally going to win. They have not won a game yet. Is this a record? It might be. I don't know. I mean, Derby County, how long did it take them to win a game? Derby County, they're the record lowest points. They won just 1 game the whole season. Drew 7, I think, and lost the rest. Something like that. How long did it take them to win? Actually, I think I remember. I think they beat Newcastle that year. That's funny. I think that year when Derby came up, they won just 1 game. I think the team they beat was Newcastle. If there's any Derby fans somehow watching this, please confirm this. The one team you beat was Newcastle, right? I'm pretty sure. I just feel that's a funny coincidence. Southampton beat Brighton. Southampton, I think, should. I say they should win this one. But Brighton do draw a lot, and Southampton have not won the last 3 games. Yeah, sure. One was against Leicester, which they got a draw in, and one was to Liverpool, and they lost 4-0. They did lose to Norwich as well. You know what? Draw. 1-1 draw, I reckon. Brighton to score first. Wolves v Liverpool, I think, will end in a 3-1 Liverpool victory. Watford v Man City, I think, will be a 3-0 Manchester City win. Probably being harsh on Watford because they're not that bad, but City are City. So yeah, plus Watford do lose most of their games. In fairness, they did smash Man United, but you know these are probably actually, you know what, their 2 most impressive wins are right here. They smashed Man United and they beat Everton from what, 2-1 down, I think it was. They scored like 4 goals in the second half. It was mad. But I don't think they'll do much against Man City. Leeds v Brentford. Leeds, I think, will win this 1-0 narrowly. Man United, I think, will beat Crystal Palace. I'm going to say 3-1. No clean sheet. 3-1. I was going to say 2-0, but I changed it to 3-1. Spurs, I think, will beat Norwich. This one will be 2-0. They'll keep a clean sheet as well. Aston Villa versus Leicester. Villa can definitely pull off a home win, but I'm not sure I trust them enough to take the risk with my prediction. Leicester seem to be quite up and down. One of the losses was to Chelsea. Chelsea and Arsenal was the 2 losses in the last 7. It's not too bad. Draw. I don't know. I'm thinking Villa get something out of this game. I think they get something out of this game. 2-2 draw, I reckon. Score draw. And Everton v this monstrosity of a team. It's honestly so painful, man. It's the hope that kills you. It looks like it might do something, and then nah. Like I can kind of excuse losing to Chelsea, getting embarrassed by Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool. Those teams are much better than we are. But losing to Man United, who don't have a manager. Yes, Carrick was taking charge, but temporarily. They had a temporary manager. Their permanent manager is not here yet. A team with no manager, and we've lost. We scored 2. We don't score 2 very often at Old Trafford in the league. We always score 1. And we scored 2, we still lost 3-2. Yes, I know Ronaldo's there, but that's not the point. You shouldn't be bottling a game to that team. So, you know, we should beat Everton though, right? We should. They're doing terribly. They could literally like drop down here if they're not too careful about it. They need to spend in January or bring in a new manager or something, because they are abysmal. I like him as well. Well, I'm going to back my team just because Everton are so bad and we are beating teams that are in the bottom half. We're doing that. That's one thing we're doing right. Even, I mean, Leicester in the top half as well. We're beating them. That was a draw, so it's a draw. Beat Spurs and Leicester. That's only top half teams we've beaten. But we beat teams down here usually this season. We lose the big games. So judging by that, we should beat Everton away. I think like the record for most goals against one team in the Premier League is us against Everton. It's either us against Everton or Man United against Everton. It's between the two. It always like switches up constantly every season, but it's literally like, yeah. In other words, Everton conceded a lot of goals to Arsenal and Man United. I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal. So my predictions are Arsenal to beat Everton 2-0 away from home. I hope so. Leicester to draw 2-2 with Aston Villa. Tottenham to beat Norwich 2-0. Unfortunately. Man United, unfortunately, to beat Crystal Palace 3-1. Leeds to beat Brentford 1-0. Man City to beat Watford 3-0 away from home. Liverpool to beat Wolves 3-1 away from home. Southampton to draw 1-1 at home with Brighton. Newcastle to beat Burnley 1-0. And West Ham to draw with Chelsea. I don't know. Do I go with this? Or do I go with this? Chelsea won't lose. That's one thing I will tell you. Yeah, I'm going to stick with 2-2. Honestly, it's too close to call for me. The main reason I'm doubting is these 3 games here. Like a couple weeks ago, I've been confident, but like, yeah, draw, definitely. But I'm not sure about West Ham recently. Momentum's not on their side. But actually, Chelsea did only just beat Watford. Yeah, I'm going to stick with a draw. Yeah, I'm not confident, but I'll stick with it. So those are my predictions. I'll be back soon, don't worry. There's a lot of games coming up in December. Yeah, on to Fantasy League. No comment. I took out Fernandes and he scored, but yeah, no comment. I brought in Jota. I didn't mean to captain him. I swear I captained Salah. I must have forgot to save changes. I'm sure I captained Salah. Either way, he scored, he got points, but I could have got more if I captained Salah. I got 70 points, which I'm pretty sure is my highest points this year. I've been abysmal. I was really good last year, but this year I've just been terrible. But I'm happy with 70. Ederson only got 2. Diaz scored, so he got 9. He didn't play. So I'm assuming Alan will come in. This is like, the game's finished a couple hours ago, so I'm pretty sure it's not fully updated yet. At least for Thursday anyway. Dennis scored. I brought him in a few weeks ago. He scored 3 games in a row, so that's good. Gilmore too. Okay, not much from the bench. Obviously he's injured, so is he, but I play Ederson and he doesn't get me much. Transfers. I got 1 free transfer. I wish he wasn't. I mean, I have got money in the bank. Do I bring in Mendy? Well, have I got a feeling I bring him in and he stops getting clean sheets? We'll get a loss. Nah, I feel City will keep clean sheets. I'll give Ederson one more chance, right? But I'm thinking of bringing in Mendy. Yeah, I could bring in our keeper, but nah, Mendy I think will be more reliable. I could replace Sarr though. Gallagher, Smith. I could bring in Smith Rowe. Only lose 0.1. I'm looking at cheap. A West Ham player would be wise. Like generally, they're doing well. Yeah, Ben Rama, I think. Yeah, gives me another option. Ben Rama. That's fine. Still got 2.2 in the bank. Confirm. Right, what am I picking? He has got Chelsea. What's a game to bring him in for? We should keep a clean sheet, so I'll keep him on. I'll take him out, although he probably will play. But I guess if one of these players doesn't, although they probably all play. Nah, yeah, that's better. That's much better. That is my team, my fantasy team. So there we go. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And I am going to go and I don't know what I'm going to do. Edit this video. Yes, goodbye.
Cause